Deep in the heart of an ancient forest, there lived a mystical spirit known as Ignis. She was the guardian of fire, a force both feared and revered by all living creatures. Ignis was neither good nor evil. She was simply a reflection of those who summoned her. To some, she brought warmth and light, while to others, she unleashed destruction and chaos. One cold winter night, a young boy named Elias ventured into the forest. His village had been shrouded in darkness for days after a terrible storm extinguished every flame. The people were desperate, shivering in the biting cold, and Elias decided to seek the spirit of fire, hoping she would help. Carrying nothing but a lantern and his courage, Elias reached the heart of the forest. There, in a clearing surrounded by ancient trees, he found a glowing ember floating in midair. As he approached, the ember burst into flames and Ignis appeared. Her fiery form danced like a living flame, her eyes blazing with curiosity. "Why have you come, child?" she asked, her voice crackling like burning wood. "Our village is dying," Elias replied. "We need fire to survive. Please, lend us your light." Ignis studied the boy for a moment, her fiery tendrils flickering in thought. "Fire is a gift and a curse," she said. "It can save your people, but it can also destroy them. Do you truly understand its power?" Elias nodded. "I do. Fire can bring warmth and life, but it must be treated with respect." Impressed by his wisdom, Ignis extended her hand and a small golden flame appeared in her palm. "Take this flame," she said. "It will burn as long as your heart remains pure and your intentions noble. But remember, if you use it carelessly, it will turn against you." Elias took the flame and carefully placed it in his lantern. He returned to his village where the people rejoiced as the light and warmth spread. They rebuilt their homes, cooked their meals, and survived the harsh winter. But as the years passed, some villagers grew greedy. They used the fire to burn forest for land and to wage war on neighboring villages. The golden flame, once a symbol of hope, began to darken. One night as Elias sat by the fire, he saw Ignis appear once more. Her form was no longer bright and beautiful. It was wild and menacing. "You have betrayed the trust I placed in you," she said. Elias fell to his knees. "I am sorry, spirit of fire. I tried to guide them, but I failed." Ignis looked at him, her flame softening for a moment. "Fire is not something you can control forever," she said. "It is a force of nature, free and untamed. Perhaps now your people will learn its true power." With that, she vanished, taking the golden flame with her. The village was plunged into darkness once again. This time, however, they understood the lesson Ignis had taught them. Fire is a gift, but only for those who wield it with care. From that day forward, the villagers treated fire with respect, knowing that its spirit was always watching. Years passed and Elias grew older, his hair turning silver with age. The village, though humbled by its loss of the golden flame, slowly recovered. They learned to rekindle fire with their own hands using flint and kindling and treated it as a sacred force. Every flame they lit was a reminder of Ignis and her warning. Elias became a storyteller, sharing his tale with the younger generations. Around the campfire, he would speak of the spirit of fire and the balance she demanded. He taught the children not only how to make fire, but also how to respect its power, to use it for warmth, creation, and protection, never for greed or harm. One cold autumn night, as Elias sat alone by a small fire, he felt a warm breeze on his face. He looked up and saw a faint glow in the distance. Rising slowly, he followed the light, his heart pounding with both fear and hope. At the edge of the forest, he found her. Ignis stood tall, her fiery form once again radiant and graceful. "You have honored my lesson," she said, her voice softer now. "Your village has learned, and you, Elias, have proven yourself a true guardian of the flame." Tears welled in Elias's eyes. "Thank you for giving us a second chance," he said. Ignis smiled, her flames flickering gently. "Fire, like life, is a cycle. It can destroy, but it can also heal and renew. Share this wisdom and your people will thrive." She extended her hand once more, and a new flame appeared, this one brighter and steadier than before. "Take this gift, Elias. It is not just for warmth, but for hope, unity, and rebirth. It will remind your people of the balance they must keep." Elias took the flame, his heart full of gratitude. When he returned to the village, he placed it in the center of the town where it burned brightly, never fading. It became a symbol of their resilience and respect for nature's forces. The villagers gathered around the eternal flame each year to celebrate its light, telling the story of Ignis and the boy who had brought her gift. Through their reverence and care, the fire burned peacefully, a beacon of harmony for generations to come. And deep in the forest, Ignis watched, her flames dancing with quiet pride.